the second solo goes like this. Let's change the pickup. Hello everybody, it's Jami Guitar back again. Today I want to show you how to play the two solos of Sultans of Swing by Dire Straits. The song is very famous and the guitar player is naturally Mark Knopfler. I will show you the solos first with slow speed. After I have played them in slow tempo, I'm gonna break them down with real slow speed and tell you all the notes. Okay, let's go. I'll play the solos very slowly. And then comes the main riff. And the second solo in the last part of the song goes like this. And so on. This solo is very nice one to play because it follows quite much the chord changes also. Okay, let's go the whole solo through. I'll start from the real beginning and show you all the notes and all the licks. So the solo starts from the 8th fret of B string. You bend. The note is G, you bend it to A. 3 times. Then you hammer on and pull off from F to G and E to F. So the first part. Then you play harmonics from E string 12th fret and A string 12th fret, and continue them with, you play C sharp, C sharp from D string 11th fret, E from 9th fret of G string, A from 10th fret of B string, and C sharp from 9th fret of E string. So you continue to 12th fret of E string, you bend it to, the note is E, you bend it to F, and back to E. Then you do the D minor lick, you play D from 10th fret of E string, A from 10th fret of B string, F from 10th fret of G string, and D from 12th fret of D string. So the lick sounds like that. Then you continue to, you pick A from 10th fret of B string, then you hit C on 13th fret of B string, and you hammer on and pull off from 11th to 13th. Then you end it to 10th fret of B string A. So and the last part, Mark Knopfler picks the silent notes before 2 times in this section. So before A sharp and before G sharp and E. Very slow. And after that comes the country lick. You bend the G on 12th fret of G string to A. You play C, B string 13th fret with your pinky, and come back to the bended A. Then you play F 13th fret of E string and C 13th fret of B string. So the country lick all together. Then you bend the G from G sharp and release it to F. The country lick all together. Then comes this very nice melody solo part. It follows the chord C. So you play F 13th fret of E string, E 12th fret, C 13th fret of B string, G 12th fret of G string, A 14th fret of G string, back to G, and finish it with C 13th fret of B string. Then you bend the C on 13th fret of B string to D, and come from A sharp back to the bended C, D. Then release it slowly and pull off to A. Then play F, 13th fret of E string, D, 10th fret of E string, A, 10th fret of B string, back to D, then bend again the C to D and release it to G. From G to F. Then we are at the end of the first solo. We play F, A sharp and D, and hit F, the octave F also. Then move one position. We sweep G, C and E, F, G, F, E, and back from F, G, back to C, and hit F with your pinky, and finish this lick with, we play G, C, D, sorry, I have to play the whole riff. Yeah, sometimes you just forget what you were doing and you have to start all over to remember what you were doing. So we were here on the last part of the first solo. Then so you bend D to E, hit G with your pinky, 8th fret of B string. Then comes the riff. So the first solo with normal speed sounds like Okay, let's check out the other solo. I'll start from the beginning with real slow tempo. So we start again from the B string 8th fret. This time we do this little lick. We bend the G to A. We release it to F, then we come back to G. We hit G, F and finish it with D. Then we do this nice, we bend the G to A, come back to A, do this little lick with E and G and E, D and E and D, C and D and C, G and A and G, D and E and D. So the first part sounds like this. Then we come to this quite fast part. You hit A, 10th fret of B string, then G, 8th fret of B string. Then we hit F on 10th fret of G string and go back to G, 8th fret of B string. Then we come back to F and finish the lick to 7th fret G string, the note is D. As you can see, I play with my fingers. You can also play this with the pick, but I'd like to play it with like Mark Knopfler did with the fingers. Of course you can use the... But I like to play it with the fingers because it's a good practice for me also. When we have done this little lick, we continue. The second time we hit D with our first finger on 7th fret of G string. Then we go to this fast lick. This lick is quite tricky because it starts with a slide from 8th fret of G string to 9th fret of G string. Then we hit with our first finger and middle finger, no, the third finger, we play this G and A. And back to E, and after that we go to 8th fret of E string, the note is C. I play it real slow so you can watch it from the near shot camera. So the whole lick. And when we play it faster it sounds. And that's how it should be played. And with real slow speed. Then comes this real nice. It sounds better with your fingers. The lick goes. And when we play it with our fingers, we get more touch and feel to it. So the lick goes. You bend G string 12th fret, note this G. Then you hit A on 10th fret and D on 10th fret of A, B and E string, sorry. We bend G to A. This is the classic rock and roll lick. We come back from pinky on the C note, 13th fret, and we pull off to A, 10th fret. Then we come back to G and hit A. Then we go from G, F and D. Then we come from C to D and we hit F and A and finish it with G. Then comes this real nice. We play the silent, muted notes. The notes are A on 10th fret of B string and A sharp on 12th fret. Sorry, 11th fret of B string. Then we bend with our middle finger. This bend is quite hard, but just practice, you will get there. We bend the 11th fret B string, the A sharp to C. Then we play E on 12th fret of E string and D. Then comes the fast part. The notes are F, 13th fret of E string, 10th fret D, and B string A, 10th fret. And you play this, the rhythm is then we move one note, we take with our middle finger, the A sharp. Then we move one position up, we play G with our pinky, E with our first finger and C with the middle finger. Then back to beginning. And the last part of the solo goes from 15th fret you bend the G to A and release to G and go from G, F and D. Then bend again and after that you play this F on 13th fret and C, 13th fret of B string. Then you bend again the G to A and do the same lick, almost the same lick than in the beginning of the second solo. You play E and G, C and D, then you play A and C, E and G, and C and D. Then comes for the last time, the theme riff of the song. Okay, I'll play the solos for you guys one more time with the normal speed. I really hope that I can get them correctly played. So, wish me luck, let's go. And the second solo goes like this. Let's change the pickup. thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope that you liked this one. And if you did, please subscribe my channel and check out my other videos. I have plenty of them. This video was about the Mark Knopfler's great guitar solo in the song Sultans of Swing by Dire Straits. And I really like this solo because usually he plays with his fingers, and this solo also gives me and moves me forward when I play with my fingers, because usually I play with the pick, and it's okay to play the solo with the pick, but if you want to get the same sound that Mark Knopfler has on this song, try to use your fingers and practice a way that you can start with your thumb and with your first finger, and try to use only them, and when you get better, take the other fingers to your playing. But as said, this solo sounds great with the pick and with the fingers. You can choose your own way to play it. So thanks again for watching, and see you next time.